Let's tie BAM's Chironomid. So we're going to start off with a Firehole Sticks 718 device. This is a size 14. And I got a Saluda Tungsten Countersunk bead in red. And don't forget to put that bead on backwards. See, I put it on backwards so that the larger hole of the countersunk bead can be pushed up here, because we're going to start off using Veevus 10-aught thread in red. We're just barely get this started. We don't want any bulk up here tying in the breathers of the Chironomid. So just a couple wraps, fold it all back over itself. Grab that, sneak a couple wraps there underneath. Then just a quick 2-turn whip finish. There we go. Looked like that was trapped there. Just want to be able to jam that bead just like that. Jam that thing up there. Perfect. Now, get going with the body of this thing. And I'm wanting to go from this Veevus 10-aught in orange to fire orange to that red thread and red bead. We're going to start off with this orange. It attached here. Make sure we get that bead pushed up there. So before I go all the way down, this is just some ultra wire in a small size in the color red. I want this wire to match the final bead thread color. I'm just going to get this tied in here first as we go down the body with our orange thread. So if you fish a lot of these Chironomid patterns, go ahead and give this video a like and let us know what your best patterns are. What are the best colors for Chironomids in your area? Do the fish seem to care if you have these breathers on there or not? So I'm going to go ahead and try to flatten out this thread. Make sure I have a nice smooth profile. So with 3 threads, I am trying to do a third, a third, a third. Once I get about there, or I'm going to come and cut these breathers off. It just makes it. Grab my fire orange thread. Not going to start it right at the bead, just to kind of try to keep from getting too much bulk. And I'm also not going to whip finish the orange thread, because I also don't want to add a bunch of bulk. I can just get a couple wraps, thread around that, and I can just trim this off. Before I get going too far back with the fire orange, flatten that thread out, head back forward, cover up that tag really well. Hit the camera. Keep that thread nice and flat. Go back one more time. Keep stopping and spinning. This is also going to help us build a little bit of a nice taper. All right, all of that is really nice and good. So we grab that red thread. Get that red thread started right there behind the bead. There you see we just kind of brought that thread right over that fire orange. Bring that out now. Get our third of red there. A little bit of a body to taper to make here. Like that. Let that thread get nice and thin. Go. And now we have our wire. And we just want a bunch of nice, evenly spaced red wire wraps. I like the small size for a lot of these. Just, you get that segmentation. Feel like you can get these wraps closer together with the small size and not have it look too in your face. I think that ends up with a really nice segmented look. It's okay if your wraps get a little bit farther apart. The closer to the bead you get, you definitely don't want them to get closer together. They can be the same distance or a little further apart as you go to the top of the flies. When you go the other way, it starts to almost look like a reverse taper type of a deal. All right, get that wire in there. Helicopter it off. Make sure we got it good and attached there. Just a 2 or 3 turn whip finish, just enough to hold this together really is all that we're looking for, because we are going to come in with some Solarez bone dry and coat this. Now, I like really light coatings. Just enough to get in there between those segmentations soak into the thread to where this will be a nice solid fly. Don't want to create a bunch of bulk with it. I like to still be able to see the segmentations. So if that means I have to take a little bit off, will be it. Once you're happy with your UV resin, get your UV light, and just go ahead and set that UV resin. And there you have a BAM's Chironomid. So it's just a fun little Chironomid pattern. You got a favorite color scheme for Chironomids? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.